to another video. So today I have the 2022 BMW X5 xDrive45e. This is their plug-in hybrid model. I'm in cold and rainy upstate New York, but let's walk around and look through the car. So this one is in the mineral white metallic color and has the black leather inside. So you have these beautiful 20-inch wheels on this car. You have the roof rail, which is in high gloss. You have the charging port right here, and you just tap to open, and you have the standard J1772 plug there. The back windows come tinted standard. The rear window is tinted standard as well. You get these aggressive looking exhausts on the bottom. The gas port is on the passenger side. You can see the large brake calipers there. These are laser headlights there. You can see the BMW laser written on there. So LED headlights. Comes with active blind spot detection, comes with lane departure warning. It has the parking assistance package in there, so it'll give you the 360 camera from all four sides. Let's go inside and have a look. So you have front passenger seats with also having this automatic seat controls, and the seats in the back. Looking here, you have this wood type or faux wood type material here, and then you have this plastic glossy material here, but other than that everything else is soft touch. And then you've got a speaker grill here. I'm gonna jump in. I'm just 5'6", but you can tell I have plenty of leg room and just tons of headroom. I think even if you're 6 feet, you should be able to fit back here easily. You can see there's a USB-C charger port back here, and same over here, USB-C charger port right there. Not really sure what this does. I think it's maybe for entertainment center if you want to snap it on there. You've got the rear passenger climate control. They can change their own temperatures. Heated seats back here as well. These are beautiful BMW seats, very comfortable as I'm sitting in here. All the material on here is high quality soft touch material, leather with actual stitching. You've got the built-in rear shades. These windows in the back are already tinted. You've got seat back pockets, and let's see what else. You've got a whole moon roof in the back that I'll open up once I get to the front. Well, actually I can open it from here. Okay, so you have to slide up, and so it's a full panoramic sun/moon roof with a very large view. Sitting from back here, it almost feels like you're sitting in a spaceship. This is a Manhart sky roof or starlight headlining, which lights up at night. This is the view from the back here. So this is the steering wheel with all the controls you can have. You have, speech recognition and audio, so you can control almost everything using the audio controls. You have the large instrument cluster there, which is all LCD, yep. And you got lane keep, very soft touch steering wheel with electronic controls to make it, sport mode versus comfort mode. You got a large center display here. All right, let's jump into the front seat and show you how it feels from there. Okay, jumping into the driver's seat, you have multi-driver profiles. You have you know, soft touch everywhere. You have the trunk control here. The side view mirrors here have cameras on them. And I'm not sure what this, okay, so there's ventilated seats. And then let's look at the center instrument here. You got 4-zone climate control, so everybody can control their own temperature. You got ventilated seats, seat heater. You get the settings up here. You're gonna cool the seat down, you can use the ventilating seat controls. In here, it shows you the EV miles. This has 30 miles electric driving only. So here, right now the range is about 16 miles because it's about half charged. And then of course you got the gas engine, and it drives in hybrid mode too. Looking down here at the gear panel, you have the stabilization control, park assist. These are all touch controls, so when you hit the park assist, you get the 360 camera. You can see a little bit of the shadow of my wife over there. So you got the 360 camera there. You can kind of see my Tesla back there. So the rear view camera. So when you hit the park assist button, automatically pops up with the 360 camera. If you get close to something, it'll automatically flash here and pop up the 360 camera to show you what you're about to hit. Of course, you can change the sport, hybrid, electric modes here, and you can click on adaptive if you don't want to bother with it, and if you want to let the car manage it. Oh, this is the suspension. If you wanted to ride low or high, if you want to ride high, you can change the suspension metrics from there. Self-leveling air suspension, and so this is the control for the air suspension. I'm just going to leave it on neutral. Then you can also have easy navigation controls from down here using this knob and these buttons here. You can so let's look through there. You click map, it comes with navigation. Obviously some of these features you need to add. If you want the internet, or if you want to talk, click the communications button. If you're going to use the internet, click here, and you have tons of options here. So let's go back home. So you have Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. It's very user friendly. I mean, just clicking through it, very easy to use here. I'm just slightly touching the screen, and it's very sensitive. Let's see. So gives you the weather, local weather here. Let's click on media. You have FM, AM, news, Spotify, all the standard stuff. Screen mirroring. I'm surprised about the screen mirroring, but you know, you can, when you have a BMW, you get all kinds of features. Here's some car data, so drive information, gives you your energy use, things like that. You know, sports displays, gives you more data. X view, so you know, it gives you more compass, off-roading options, things like that. What else you have? You can change your settings, charge climate, like if you want to set charge times, things like that. Just want to look at the status, make sure everything's okay with your car. You know, just engine oil level, things like that. You can kind of look at a lot of things here. This car did, about a month after getting the car, had a check engine light because of a relay switch between the engine and the electric powertrain malfunctioning, and it took them a while to fix it. The car was still drivable, but had you know, I didn't feel comfortable, or my uncle didn't feel comfortable driving the car with the check engine light on, and so they got a loaner until the car was fixed. But it's all fixed now. I have the heated seat on right now, and I'm nice and toasty, but I'm gonna go ahead and turn it off. All right, looking at everything else here, you got the vanity mirror with auto lights here. You got the center console. You press the button here, and it's nice, smooth opening. You got a USB-C power port in there. Got a little LED light here to light your surfaces here. You got this other storage compartment here, and you got wireless charging pad right there. You got another little storage area here. You got a large glove compartment here. Of course, the seats here have this extendable footrest thing, or thigh rest thing. Headrest also control sort of moldable to your head. You got handles here. Of course, I showed you the moonroof. You're gonna press one button and it opens. You're gonna press button again, closes. We're gonna slide it this way and it closes automatically. You got SOS safety system here. Soft on, soft off. LED lights for the interior. Looking back. Very premium interior, as you would expect for a BMW. On the pedals down here, you get rubberized pedals. You get the metal footrest here. You pull that twice to open up the trunk. You press this button here to open up the gas. Okay, so looking at the under the hood here, you have the large engine there. I don't see any of the electric powertrain here, but you've got coolant and wiper fluid over there. Very clean interior or exterior right now because it's a fairly new car. Not much to see here. I'm going to close it back up. From the back here, you have automatic lift gate. And you see it's split in two. So automatic gate here. And so if you want to store something, you have this plastic protector here where you can slide things in. You have more storage space down here with your tow hook. And these seats fold down to open up a lot more storage space. This car has 33.1 cubic feet behind the rear seat storage capacity and 71.2 with them folded up. To put it back up, you just press this again. It closes back up. And then hit this button here, close it back up. Okay, so this button here allows you to change the setting where you hit the button and it opens and closes both at the same time. So I have that on now. When this is open, you hit this button, it's going to automatically close that with it. So you don't have to press a second button, which is nice. This car with all the included upgrades goes for about $80,000. Right now, you know, it's hard to get any discounts on these on any cars, especially any plug-in cars, but you still qualify for the full $7,500 of EV credit or tax credit if you buy this car. Okay, let's go ahead and turn it on for the first time. You hit the brake, you hit the start button here, and you hear that BMW noise. It's gonna come down to where you wanna have it set. You're gonna shift this to whichever. So reverse, no. Oh, there you go. You had to hit the button on the side. Now I'm in reverse. I automatically get my 360 camera, and I'm gonna go ahead and back up here. And it gives me a warning here when there's something closing up. You press the button, put it on drive, and you can even see while you're in lower speeds, it's automatically going to show you the front camera or 360 camera. So I don't have to worry about driving or anything like that. That's in reverse. So I really like this 360 camera feature because it essentially takes the guesswork out of your front fender area. You can just kind of go for a drive without having to worry about that. But as you speed up, or say 7-8 miles per hour, that 360 camera goes away and it can take you to the nav or whatever you have it set to. I'm going to turn off the climate here just so that we're not hearing a lot of the climate noise. Right. Okay, so I'm going to put it in electric only mode here, and you can see I change it to electric. All right, so we're going to drive just in electric mode, and no engine noise. I have a heads-up display here, if you can tell. So the heads-up display is showing me the speed limit and my current speed. And you can change settings to show any other information you might want to know on your heads-up display. But on the full electric mode, when I let go, I have regen. And you have regen even on the non-electric mode. And so let's see how far the regen goes. So the regen doesn't bring me to a full stop. I'm gonna see if the regen, if you can use these pedals to increase the regen. So if you use this pedal, it actually changes the mode. So you just change it to hybrid, and it's now changing the gears. These pedals do shift your car. I'm gonna go back on electric mode here. In driving just on electric mode, of course, I no longer hear the engine noise. Let's go ahead and go back onto hybrid mode. So it goes to balanced hybrid mode here. And there's also Eco Pro. So Eco Pro is consumption optimized, versus standard will still give you that power that you might want from your hybrid engine, and get that full electric as well as gas engine power. And put it back on. I'm going to go to sport mode now. The sport mode, I think only when you need it, it's gonna use the electric power as well. But accelerating here, it goes. It's almost like driving a sports car. I mean, it's so on all electric mode. If you put your pedal to the metal, right, you're not gonna get full power. The electric motor is only about 111 horsepower, so you're not gonna get the full sport sort of acceleration. It's not like a Tesla, and you have to remember, this is a full-size SUV with a lot of weight on it, and it's a plug-in hybrid. So the electric motor is not strong enough to give you that full sporty feel, but it is fast enough where you're not you're not worried about not being able to take an on-ramp to the highway or anything like that. It's very quiet. You don't hear any road noise. As far as feeling the road bumps and things like that, I drive a Model 3, which feels a lot more, but even on the BMW, I'm feeling the road bumps, and I wonder if that has to do with the weight of the car, because of the extra added battery and the electric motor. Now I'm going to increase the suspension here, but I have to be parked to do that. So say you're driving and you change your mind and you want to increase your ride height to not feel the bumps as much, you get a park to be able to do that. Another thing is, as you're driving, just like in a lot of cars, when I approach the side lane marker, it swings me back into the lane. So when I do that, it's automatically, I'm feeling it swing me back into the lane. That's a good thing to have. So I just turned on assistive driving here, right? And you can see it's like it detects the lane markings, it detects the person in front of me, and let's see, it's telling me to put my hand on the steering wheel, and as soon as I put it on there, it detects it. And I'm gonna set this cruise control, and it's doing a really good job. So it's doing a really good job of keeping me in the lane, and just going. It's not like for say a Toyota or a Honda lane keep. This is truly driver assisting. So it's in the middle of the lane. It's kind of like a Tesla, where you get significant resistance to driving off the lane. This is truly lane keep feature, kind of like a Tesla, unlike lane keep assist features that you see on a lot of standard Toyotas, Hyundais, things like that are kind of come standard with the car, but they don't really keep you in the lane like a Tesla would. Now I just hit the brake, and we'll see how far it goes. So it doesn't go all the way to stop, but it went pretty far. And then I had to hit the brake because there's a red light here. Now it doesn't tell you, oh, there's a red light coming up or anything like that. The navigation is actually a fairly beautiful screen, which shows you the the weather conditions. So it shows you cloudy when it's cloudy, things like that. I do like that. I'm gonna put it in sport mode here, and once I make a turn here, I'm gonna hit it and see how we do. SUV. It just goes when you hit it. There's no delay. You know, I'm gonna slow down here, go to 40, and then hit it. Yeah, it's pretty instantaneous. I mean, even going to 40 to 60, that was a lot of power that you have at your disposal. Now, obviously, most people are not going to use all that power in their day-to-day drive, but if you want it, if you want a little bit fun on your drive, this car has your back. Okay, so now I'm gonna, as I approach my next turn, I'm gonna let go of the gas far away and see how far the regen gets me as far as all the way to stopping. So I'm going about 48 miles an hour. I'm gonna let go of my gas here and we'll see when it stops. So I'm already feeling a lot of regen and my red light is far away, so I'm gonna put the foot back on the gas because I don't want to impede traffic. But I just want to see if the regen gets you all the way down to 0. So I'll let go of my gas here and slowing down. And I had to hit the gas again. So it probably gets you fairly slow. Let's see, and I'm going to let go of the gas here. Okay, so it gets you to about 10, 9, I still feel the brake, 8, I still feel the brake. So it gets you pretty slow here. And then you of course got the creep. So as you approach 5 miles an hour, it's gonna creep forward just like a normal car would. But I wonder if there's settings you can change to get it to 0 without having to hit the brake. So over there you have the blind spot monitor in the triangle. You got it in both mirrors, of course. And you know, if you have a car next to you, let's see, as I pass this car, let's see if it turns on, and it shows you sort of that your blind spot is there. No, it was passing by too quickly, but it'll show you. Now I've driven quite a bit on that electric engine, like 3 miles or so, and it only used 2 miles of range, and that's because, you know, of course I'm regenning a lot and things like that. I'm not constantly on the go. So, you know, the 30 miles rated, you can get more out of it if you're not using the climate, or if you're, you know, doing some city driving. It can, for most people, it's okay to just on the day-to-day just use the electric engine as long as you charge. So that's pretty useful. But that is it for this BMW X5 xDrive45e. It's a beautiful interior, nothing less than what you would expect in a BMW car. Very premium interior, very nice, sporty, but comfortable drive. One thing I do feel that they could have done better on is the ride quality, but I think that's controllable through this, and so that's my fault for not putting it as high as I could to get that really comfortable drive. The seats, the interior, very comfortable. I feel like I could go for a few hundred miles in this car without feeling any effects of being cramped up in a car. Very spacious. The ride noise, it's barely noticeable. I don't hear any noise really. I'm driving on sport mode, so I'm using the engine, and yet I don't hear the engine noise. So it's not like they didn't put enough padding in the transmission bay or anything like that, just because they have an electric drive mode. Now I just put it in electric mode, and I don't hear any difference, honestly, between the electric and the engine on, except for when I'm like really accelerating really hard. I don't hear the difference. So that is it for this one. But if you have any questions, leave them below. I'll post a picture to the Monroney sticker and the end too, so you can see what features this car had included. And that is it. Again, thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you in the next one.